A lot of confusion about Social Security, disability, and unemployment. Can you pursue your Social Security disability benefits and still collect unemployment? And if you do, what are the consequences? So here are a few considerations. First of all, it is possible to pursue your disability benefits um, and collect unemployment. And we had somebody that used to work here that collected unemployment for years, all the way up until the hearing, and was successful at that. But here's what you need to keep in mind. When you are collecting or pursuing unemployment, you are saying that you are not able to work because there are no jobs available. When you are pursuing your Social Security disability benefits, you are saying that I am not able to work because I have conditions that are preventing me from working. They're being treated by a doctor, and I just can't do any job or my job, depending on your age. So they're contradicting each other. One's saying that you can work, one's saying that you cannot work. So that's where the controversy comes in. So there's some exceptions to that, which is, let's say that let's say that you're collecting unemployment and you're 3 months into it and you became disabled, right? Something happened to you and you file. That's a slight exception, not very common. Um, Another thing to consider in this whole process is that if you if you think about your Social Security disability case and the reality of it getting approved at the initial application phase, which is 32% on a national average. So if you think about it that way and say, well, you know what, it's likely that my case is going to go to a hearing, which may be 28 to 32 months down the road, especially if you are a younger individual under 50. So think about it this way. If you collect unemployment for part of that time while you're going through, and you know your case is going to go to a hearing, and you collect your unemployment for the first 6 or 8 months as part of your strategy to survive the wait, that may be something that you have to do for you and your family. And when you arrive in court, you wouldn't be on your unemployment because it would have been out, run out, expired, etc. But it would have been something that you could use as a tool. So that's just something to consider. I'm not advocating that you communicate that you can work or can't work, but I'm just saying that that is a consideration and a strategy. Now, here's a downside to that. Let's say that you do go to court and the judge looks at your case and he says, oh, I see you're on unemployment for the first 6 months of your application, so you did feel you could work. So what the judge could do then is he could adjust your onset. And let's say you were collecting, $1,200 in unemployment, and your Social Security check was $2,000 a month, for sake of example. Well, you would have ended up losing money in that scenario. So that's something that could happen. A judge could look at unfavorably, and that has happened in the past. One other point that I want to make note of is that when you do collect unemployment, it doesn't count as earned income towards your SGA. So when you're going through the application process at the time of this recording, you can earn up to $1,220. But if you're collecting $1,000 in unemployment, that's not going towards that because it's not earned income. So that's a consideration. So I think at the end of the day, it's really what you decide to do and what's best for your family. From somebody that is looking at trying to help individuals get their disability benefits approved, it is without a doubt best to have a no work situation, because that is what you are saying. You're saying, I cannot work because of my conditions. So hopefully this has been helpful in allowing you to understand the system, the options, the pros, the cons, so that you can make a decision that will benefit you.